Hi Sagittarius, I'm Ember. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a sign reading for you guys. Your cards are Healing Chaos, Transformation, Power. We have Yin and Yang, 22, 10 Storm Warning, 17 Action, 13 Financial Constraints, 51 Healer of the Ages, and 50 Angel of Strength. So when I was tapping into your energy, I was coming up with a couple of things. So first of all, I feel like you guys are in a really, it's like you are in a really powerful place, as in like a personal powerful place, but I feel like a lot is going on around you. Like there may be situations like financial constraint situations or things that are very activating and overwhelming, but I feel like it's like I see you standing in a storm and you're like holding yourself down, like you're the calm of the storm. Like there's a storm going on around you and you're not being affected by it at all. I mean, you're being affected by it, but you get what I'm saying. Like you're not letting yourself get swept up and taken away in the storm, and you're holding yourself as much as you possibly can in peace, calmness. I hear collected. And I also feel like I was thinking about this previously, so I don't know why this is coming in my head, but I was thinking about this right before I did your reading. But a lot of readers, I feel like on YouTube, talk about how like you're going to make a decision, right? And I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm thinking of like it's sometimes it's not just one decision. Sometimes it's a decision over and over and over and over again, and sometimes it's multiple decisions and multiple actions that lead to multiple decisions about certain things. It's like, I don't know, I'm just going to give an example. So I'm leaving a relationship I've been in for a long time. I finally got an apartment. It's been over for a while, right? Blah, blah, blah. But I made the decision to leave a while ago, but I've had to make more decisions along the way of like, how am I going to do this? And how am I going to get this? And how am I going to do this? And how am I going to get this? And I feel like that's what you guys have been doing. Whatever it is in your life that's been happening, you've been taking concentrated action, but it's like consistent concentrated action and consistent concentrated decisions towards the things that you want. And that is causing this healing chaos and this transformation that's happening. And it's making you feel, I don't know if you necessarily feel powerful, but you are powerful. And it's because of the concentrated action that you've been taking with this storm. Like you see, there's a storm warning and there's healing chaos, which is also a storm. I feel like you guys have been in a storm and you have literally been doing so well, holding yourself together and taking your time and trying to rest and trying to love yourself and also trying to take concentrated action to get yourself in a better position. And that can be very difficult when we're going through something really difficult. And I feel like it's not just one thing in your life. I feel like there are multiple moving pieces right now and multiple things that may be upsetting you or maybe causing the storm warning to happen. It could have to do with financial constraints. It also could have to do with relationships. It also could have to do with family issues. Like I'm getting a lot for you guys, and I don't think it's just one thing. I really strongly feel like it's multiple things. And you are holding yourself down so good. Like you are really truly doing what you should be doing when this is happening. You're standing in your power. You're trying to take concentrated action. You're trying to balance the feminine and the masculine. We have the yin and yang card right here. You're trying to make sure to tailor each moment to what energy do I need to leave with right now? Do I need to rest? Do I need to be nice to myself? Do I need to take action? Do I need to, like, I almost see like this list, right? That you're trying to go down and see what you have to do and making lists, which I think maybe is very helpful for you. If you're not doing it, it could be more helpful just to kind of get everything out on paper. If you have a lot going on, it can be very helpful to put everything down on paper and really take concentrated action to do so. And when you do that list, you'll have like, I don't know why when we make lists, we put it into the 3D, and somehow that makes, it tells the universe that this is what we need to be doing. And it also helps get the crap out of your mind and onto paper, but it also helps you see, and like, I don't know, it helps the overwhelmness when you have so much going on and overwhelm happening, but it also helps, figure out what you need to do next, get it done, and then also feel satisfying that you got it done and have a list showing like how much you actually did. Because I don't know about you, but I have a hard time giving myself credit. And when I put things down and I see it like on paper, I'm like, oh my God, I did so much. When I don't do that, I'm like, oh, I didn't do anything today, when I did like everything. So it's like, it's just a suggestion. I think you guys are already doing this though, because I wouldn't be getting it if you weren't, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're thinking about doing it. You also have Healer of the Ages and Angel of Strength. You're doing a lot of healing. Like, whatever you're going through you wouldn't be able to be the way you are without having healed or in a process of healing. And I think that by taking action, you're seeing the evidence of being able to rely on yourself and be able to get things done. I think that sometimes we feel like certain ways about ourselves, like, oh, I'm never going to get that done because I'm not like that, or I'm never going to get it done because, I'm not whatever. But when you actually, you do that, you are that. But when you do it, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and the more you can rely on the evidence and the data, and also see the patterns of your mind that are tricking you and telling you that you're not doing it, because my mind does that too. And we have this strength, this power, and this strength is being born from this healing, this transformation, and the concentrated action that you keep taking to make your life better. And I just see, like, I just hear someone saying, like, it's a mess, like, my life's a mess. Like, literally, me too. And it's like, but the way to get out of a mess is to hold firm, to take concentrated action, to take care of yourself. And I feel like there's this new understanding or new feeling of taking care of yourself for the first time, and in a healthy way, because I think you guys have done a lot of healing, like, truly, like, there's a lot of healing happening here. And I also feel like you could be helping heal other people. We have Healer of the Ages, which is like, you are meant to help other people heal. And I just see, since you're this calm in the storm, since you have this ability and you're learning about this ability, you're now using this ability to somehow help other people, or help other people help themselves. It's almost like you're like, I did this way, and this is how it worked out. And you could do it this way, and this is how it could work out for you too. I just see, like, you guys talking to a bunch of people and helping a bunch of people with the things that you have learned through this healing, through this transformation, through this gaining of power, and through this action. You're really action oriented. And I think that maybe that hasn't, maybe you, I don't know. I feel like you guys have been very action oriented, but maybe it's like a different type of action you're taking now. There's something new about the action you're taking that is different than the way you took it before. But I don't think that you weren't taking action before. I think it's evolved in some way or changed in some way. And I think this financial constraints, I don't know why I'm getting, it seems worse than it is. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. It seems worse than it is. So you may be thinking that it's really bad, and Spirit's saying it seems worse than it actually is. And the more time goes by, this will work itself out. As long as you take concentrated action, which you've been doing, you continue healing this chaos, you continue transforming, and you continue standing in your power and balancing the feminine and masculine and making lists, you're gonna get to this point when you don't have financial constraints. And Spirit's saying that you're doing all the right things, and when you do all the right things, Spirit's going to hold you, and the universe is going to hold you. And I hate the word reward, because I feel like that's the wrong word when I say this, but like, reward you for the hard work that you've been doing. And you have been taking care of yourself, you're trying to get things done, and because of that, you're gonna be okay. Spirit's saying that it seems worse than it is, that they're taking the action to rectify it. They just have to trust in themselves and in the action that they're taking and the evidence of the action that they've taken before, and also see how far they've come. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. You see how far you've come, see how much power you've gained, see how much you've transformed. Look at yourself a year ago, look at yourself 3 months ago. And it's like, I've been doing this thing, I had done this thing, I haven't been doing it lately, but like 2 months ago, I tracked like everything I did for a month, like all the healing I did, everything. And I was blown away by how much I changed and how much I did in one day. And it's like, I think that the list could be helpful in regards to your healing, but also the transformations and things that you do. It can be like annoying to write all the time, but I don't know. I just feel like for some reason lists and writing down your accomplishments would be very helpful for you. I think seeing it on paper, because I think that there's a part of your mind that's telling you that it's not true or that it's not happening, because I have that too. So like, totally understand it, but I feel like that thing is happening a little bit. And so maybe seeing it on paper, seeing how far you've come, thinking, like, visualizing how far you've come, really getting into how far you've come, and giving yourself that pat on the back that you really deserve, because this is some good stuff. And you're handling it very well. There's a lot of stress around you. There's a lot of crap happening around you. I get that it's like external situations affecting your internal world, but you're handling it, both of those, internal and external, very well. You're doing everything you should be doing. This is just like a pep talk, like a you're doing great kind of talk from Spirit. All right, Spirit, can I get some tarot for Sagittarius? I'm proud of you guys. This is this is really transformative, and I just feel like you're the calm in the storm. That's what Spirit keeps saying, calm in the storm. So it came out sideways, but it's 10 of Wands in reverse. I think you're feeling burdened, but you're doing your best to let go of the burden. We have 2 of Pentacles, which is a decision. There's many. I feel like you guys have many decisions that you're going to need to make. I feel like you're trying to hold 2 things at once and think and see, like, what should I do with this? And should I make this decision over here? And you're in a reflective period. I kind of get hermit mode, but not because of all the crap going on. Yeah. There's a new beginning that you're embarking on. I really want to see what this 2 of Pentacles is about. Hold on. What's this 2 of Pentacles about? Whoa, that came out quick. See, I got third party feelings for some of you. No judgment. There's also this feeling of you have a choice between what makes you feel good, what makes you feel seen, what makes you feel valued, and what does not. That's your choice. And there's also other choices of like, there's also little choices of like, how do I do this better and how do I do that better? But I think your main choice has something to do with a relationship. You want a new beginning. You're moving into a new beginning. What else is this 2 of Pentacles about? I think it's a relationship, but that's what I'm feeling, at least for most of you. It could be just about a friendship. It could be about anything, really. There's the Moon, and then we have, the Empress. Yeah. So you want to choose something that is nurturing and something that you see clearly. You don't want something that has illusions, that doesn't treat you right, that feels icky, that feels selfish. You don't want that. You're trying to choose yourself, but also choose people that are nurturing and kind, bring you community, bring you celebration and love, and bring you value, and that don't deceive you. You don't want to be deceived. I think you've been in relationships in the past where you felt deceived by people, and by I don't know, I heard women, but men too. It doesn't matter, woman or man. But some of you, I think the people who identify as masculine in this group are thinking about women and how women have hurt them, and that's why I'm hearing that. But but it's also it goes either way, right? So yeah, I think that you just really want to get away from the things that aren't serving you, and you really want to step into this new beginning. Yeah, you're tired of feeling left out in the cold. You're tired of feeling left out in the cold. You're tired of being second best is what I'm hearing. We've got Judgment. Yeah, you're doing a life review of your life, and you're doing a life review of your relationships. You're doing a review of your relationships, and you're judging things in a different light because of the healing you've done. You're thinking about things and looking at things in a different way, and you're like, I don't really feel like that resonates with me anymore. I'm growing, and I want someone that's going to grow with me, and I want to be with people that grow with me. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be friendships. I want to feel valued. I want to feel like I'm seen. I want to feel like I'm validated. I want to feel intimacy. That's the things I'm hearing. And I think that because of the growth that you've done, you are calling in new relationships, and you're just tired of being left out in the cold, and you're tired of holding these sticks. You want to let the sticks go. And it's like, how can you get permission to let go of the burden and let go of the stress and let go of the things that don't serve you? Because I also feel this feeling of like, I'm not allowed to let go of the things that don't serve me. And it's some feeling of like it comes from a place of like an inner child not feeling good enough kind of place. And it's like, how can you make your inner child feel safe? And also, how can you give yourself the permission to love and to try new things and to let go of the people and the places and the situations that don't serve you? Because that's what I'm really seeing here. You want to let it go. You're figuring out how to let it go, because you are in a new vibration. You are in a new place, and you want something different, and that's okay. And I think you're just coming to terms with that. It's like you're coming to terms with wanting something new and wanting something different, and coming to terms with it. You have to let some things go that just really hurt you, and it may be very hard, and you're just thinking about it. And I think that keep thinking about it, keep reflecting. You're going to come to a decision. You're going to figure it out. You want a new beginning. It's almost like it's going to happen because you're growing, it's just going to naturally happen. So you don't have to force yourself. You don't have to make yourself do anything. You cannot do anything and just sit with it until you're ready. This is about when you're ready to make decisions. This is not about some external force or person telling you that you have to make a decision, because you don't. You can take your time, take the time you need. When you when you know is what I'm hearing Spirit say. You will know when you're supposed to know. You will know. You will feel it. You will be ready. No one can make you ready before you're ready. You have to be ready. So when you're ready to make this decision, you're going to be able to make the decision. And that's really what I'm seeing. And I just feel like you guys are doing so well. And I hope you hear that you are doing amazing. I hope you hear that you are the calm in the storm, that you are taking action, that you are doing everything, that you're figuring it all out, and that it is really hard. And the power that is coming from that, because it's so hard, but because you do keep doing it anyways, you're being born again. You're having a new transformation. You're healing. You're gaining power in yourself, in your autonomy, in your independence, in what you want to do, how you want to move, how you want to feel, who you want to be with. And it's really beautiful. So I'm just so insanely proud of you, Sagittarius. I'm just proud of you guys. And I think that's all I have for you guys today, though. So please like and subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys next time.